Welcome back to the Daily English Podcast, the place where you practice real English for real life. You know, sometimes we study grammar for years, but still freeze when someone just says, "Hi, how's it going?" Yeah, that tiny moment can feel bigger than an exam.
Oh, tell me about it. One time someone asked me, "Hey, what's up?" And I looked up at the ceiling.
See, that's the mini problem we all face. We learn English words, but not how to use them to connect with people. Today, we're going to fix that. We'll explore fun daily topics that help you start and keep real conversations flowing.
Exactly. Topics like weather, food, movies, music, dreams, things you already love talking about in your own language. You just need the English rhythm to make it sound natural.
Right, and we'll show you how to do that with small sounds that make big differences. Things like ah, and oh. They might sound simple, but they make your speech alive.
Yes, they help the listener feel you're real, not robotic. Let's see how they work in daily talk.
Imagine this. You're waiting for your bus. Someone next to you smiles and says, "Nice day, isn't it?" Your mind goes blank. You nod, you smile, you say nothing. Then the bus comes and you think, "Why didn't I say something?"
Been there. That tiny silence feels like forever.
Exactly. So what's the problem here? It's not grammar. It's not vocabulary. It's fear of simple connection.
Yeah, we try to build perfect sentences instead of simple ones. But real English starts with small talk. Let's fix it.
Next time someone says, "Nice day, isn't it?" you can reply, "Oh yeah, it's beautiful today." Or, finally some sun after so many cloudy days." See? Short, friendly, and alive.
You can even add a tiny laugh. Haha, yeah, perfect for sleeping outside. That's how you make small talk fun.
Exactly. The goal isn't to sound smart, it's to sound human. And humans don't speak in straight lines. We pause, we breathe, we say, we smile with our voice.
Those tiny sounds, oh, wow, they carry emotion. They make you sound natural, not stiff.
So when you say, that's interesting, you're not just speaking English, you're showing feeling. That's how connection happens.
Let's compare, without natural tone. Nice day, isn't it? Yes. Sounds cold, right?
Now with warmth. "Nice day, isn't it?" "Oh yeah, finally some sun." Much better. It feels alive.
Add a follow-up. Do you like rainy weather? Or is it hot like this where you live? That's how small talk grows into real talk.
Exactly. Conversation isn't a test, it's a dance.
And you don't need to be perfect to dance well.
In English-speaking countries, talking about the weather is a friendly way to start a chat. People don't want a science report, just a smile and connection.
So don't overthink it. Just answer with warmth and curiosity.
Okay, let's practice together. "Nice day, isn't it?" Good. Now your turn to reply. "Oh yeah, finally some sun." Great job.
Feel how your tone moves up and down? That's intonation, the music of English. People can hear when you smile.
See how a simple "nice day" can open a real conversation? You don't need fancy words, just small confidence.
When you use fillers and little sounds naturally, you sound real. And when you sound real, people want to keep talking.
So next time someone starts small talk, don't freeze. Smile, breathe, and say something simple.
That's your first step to daily conversation confidence.
Now that you've broken the ice with weather talk, let's move to something everyone loves: food.
Now I'm getting hungry already.
Okay, let's talk about something that connects everyone: food. Just hearing that word makes me smile. Food isn't just about eating, it's about stories, memories, and feelings. And in English conversations, food is one of the easiest ways to make people feel comfortable.
Totally. Ask someone about their favorite food, and you'll see their eyes light up immediately. But many English learners freeze even with this simple topic.
Exactly. Let's start with a little scene. Imagine you walk into a cafe in London. You want to order, but the barista has a fast accent. They ask, "What can I get you?" You panic because you've been waiting for, "What would you like to order?"
Oh, yes, that happens so much. The first thought is, wait, what did they say? Then you smile awkwardly and point to the menu.
That's our mini problem, misunderstanding real life phrases. The solution is to stay calm and use simple, polite replies. You can say, "Oh, could you please repeat that?" Or, I'll have a cappuccino, please." Short, friendly, and confident.
Exactly. And if you didn't catch everything, it's okay. Native speakers repeat themselves all the time. Politely asking again is normal.
Right. In fact, it shows confidence. You're saying, "I want to understand you," not "I'm lost."
Let's hear it in action.
Barista, "What can I get you?" You, "Oh, sorry, could you say that again?" Barista, "What would you like to order?" You, Yes, I'd like an iced latte, please." Beautiful, clear, polite, and natural.
Now imagine the same moment, but you try to sound too formal. I would like to consume a caffeinated beverage. That would sound strange, right?
Yes, real English is light, simple, and musical. We use rhythm and tone more than big words.
And don't forget those tiny emotional sounds. Oh, ah, They help your voice breathe. These little sounds make speech feel human, natural, and expressive, especially in recordings or AI read scripts.
Exactly. Let's add some real reactions. When food tastes amazing, "Oh, wow, that's delicious." When something's spicy, "That's hot." When you try something new, Interesting flavor."
That's how people talk in cafes, homes, or parties. Short, emotional bursts. Not, it is very good, but, so good.
Let's talk about politeness too. When someone offers food, you can say, "Oh, thanks, it looks great." Or, "That smells wonderful." Avoid, "No, I don't like it." Try, "Maybe just a little for me, thank you." Soft tone, kind smile.
Yes, tone is everything. You can say the same sentence two ways, and one sounds rude, the other warm. Try this. I'm full. Versus, oh, I'm full. Thank you. It was lovely. Feel the difference?
Totally. Politeness is emotion plus rhythm.
Let's do a quick vocabulary check.
Word, craving. When you want something strongly. Example, "I'm craving noodles tonight." Synonym, desire. Antonym, dislike.
Word, flavor. The taste of food or drink. Example, this soup has a rich flavor. Synonym, taste. Antonym, blandness.
Word, spicy. Hot in taste. Example, "This curry is too spicy for me." Synonym, hot. Antonym, mild.
Word, delicious. Very tasty. Example, that cake was absolutely delicious. Synonym, tasty. Antonym, awful.
Beautiful. And remember, pronunciation matters less than your emotion. If you sound warm and alive, people will love listening to you.
Exactly. Communication isn't about being perfect. It's about being present.
So here's your quick practice. Repeat after me. "That looks delicious." Now try, I'm craving something sweet.
One more. Oh, that smells amazing. Nicely done.
Now take a breath and think, what's your favorite comfort food? Imagine describing it in English with emotion.
That's your reflection practice. Feel the words. Don't just say them.
Because English isn't only a language, it's a feeling. The more you let your voice express, the more human you sound.
And that's how food, something so simple, becomes your best conversation starter.
Exactly. A little warmth, a little smile, and maybe a cup of coffee. That's how first impressions become friendships.
Speaking of coffee, I could use another one right now.
Haha, me too. Now, let's move on. Next, we'll talk about hobbies and free time and how to make them sound natural in English.
Can't wait. Let's dive in.
Let's talk about something everyone enjoys, hobbies and free time. When you ask someone, what do you like to do in your free time? The answer can tell you a lot about who they are. But sometimes, when English learners try to answer, they freeze. They think too hard. Like, wait, what's the grammar again?
Yes, instead of saying something natural like, I love reading, they start planning a grammar test in their head.
Exactly. Let's fix that. Imagine you're at a party and someone asks, so, what do you usually do on weekends? You pause because you're afraid of making mistakes. But here's the truth. People don't care about perfect English. They care about real connection.
Right. You can simply say, I like watching movies, or I usually go for a walk. Add one small detail and it becomes a real conversation. Like, I like watching movies, especially comedies.
Yes, that one extra line is what makes your English sound natural. Let's do a quick role play.
Okay, I'll ask. What do you like to do in your free time?
I love listening to music and drawing in the evenings. It helps me relax after work.
Nice. I play guitar sometimes, not professionally, but just for fun.
That's great. See how short and simple that was? That's how real conversations flow. You don't need big words, just energy, interest, and a little curiosity.
Exactly. And if you want to continue the conversation, you can ask, oh, really? What kind of music do you play? Or do you draw portraits or landscapes?
That's how it grows. Question, answer, feeling. Conversation is like playing catch. One person throws, the other catches, then throws it back.
I like that image. English catch practice.
And don't worry if you forget a word, just use a filler like, uh, hmm, you know, and keep going. These little sounds make speech feel human, natural, and expressive, especially when someone is learning or recording their voice.
Totally. Even native speakers say, and all the time. It gives your brain a second to think, and your listener feels you're relaxed and natural.
Now let's look at some vocabulary you can use when talking about hobbies.
Word hobby, something you enjoy doing in your free time. Example, my favorite hobby is gardening. Synonym, interest. Antonym, duty.
Word relax, to rest and feel calm. Example, I relax by listening to music. Synonym, unwind. Antonym, stress.
Word, creative, using imagination to make or do something new. Example, painting makes me feel creative. Synonym, artistic. Antonym, boring.
Word exercise, moving your body to stay healthy. Example, I exercise every morning. Synonym, work out. Antonym, rest.
Nice list. And remember, it's okay to sound emotional when you talk about your hobbies. Say it with life. I love swimming. I'm crazy about football. I can't stop reading mystery books.
Yes, when you show passion, people remember you. It's not just about words, it's about energy.
Let's practice together. Repeat after me. I love listening to music. I usually go out with friends on weekends. I'm learning to cook. Good.
Now, your reflection. Think about what hobby makes you happy. Say it out loud in English. Because when you speak about what you love, confidence naturally follows.
And that's how hobbies and free time become your easiest way to practice English every day without stress.
Exactly. Fun, natural, and full of your personality.
Next up, let's talk about movies and series and how to express opinions like a native speaker.
That's one of my favorite topics. Let's jump right in.
Now we're getting into one of my favorite topics, movies and series. Because honestly, who doesn't enjoy talking about what they've been watching lately? It's such an easy and fun way to start a real conversation in English.
You're right. If someone asks, "Have you seen that new film?" Suddenly, you can talk for minutes without even realizing you're practicing English.
So true. But here's the little challenge. Many learners try to say too much at once and then lose the flow. They start strong, the movie was about, and then freeze halfway through.
Yes, I've seen that happen. The trick is to keep your sentences short and expressive. You don't have to retell the whole plot, just share your feeling or opinion.
Like this. I loved that movie. It was funny and heartwarming.
Exactly. And if you didn't enjoy it, say it softly. Not really my type. That's how native speakers sound polite and real at the same time.
Yes, never say it was boring in a hard tone. You can say, it was kind of slow for me, or I didn't really connect with it. Same message, just kinder.
That's right. English often uses tone to show kindness. You can disagree and still sound friendly.
Let's try a short example.
Sure. What's your favorite movie and why?
Hmm, I really love Forrest Gump. It's emotional and the story stays with you for a long time.
Good choice. I like that one too. It reminds us about patience, love, and hope.
See how natural that sounds? It's short, emotional, and real. That's what real English conversation feels like, a rhythm, not a rule.
True. Don't chase fancy vocabulary, chase connection.
Let's look at some useful movie words.
Word, plot. The story or main events in a movie. Example, the plot was exciting and full of surprises. Synonym, storyline. Antonym, confusion.
Word, character. A person in the movie or story. Example, my favorite character was the funny neighbor. Synonym, role. Antonym, background figure.
Word, genre. The type of movie, like comedy, drama, or action. Example, I usually watch action movies. That's my favorite genre. Synonym, category.
Word, scene. A short part of a movie showing one event. Example, the last scene made me cry. Synonym, moment. Antonym, whole film.
Nicely done. And remember to add little natural reactions when you talk about movies. Like, oh wow, that was amazing. Or, I didn't see that coming. These small sounds make your speech human, natural, and expressive, especially when someone is learning or recording their voice.
Totally. Even native speakers say and all the time. It gives your brain a second to think, and your listener feels you're relaxed and natural.
Now, let's look at some vocabulary you can use when talking about movies.
Word hobby, something you enjoy doing in your free time. Example, my favorite hobby is gardening. Synonym, interest. Antonym, duty.
Word relax, to rest and feel calm. Example, I relax by listening to music. Synonym, unwind. Antonym, stress.
Word creative, using imagination to make or do something new. Example, painting makes me feel creative. Synonym, artistic. Antonym, boring.
Word exercise, moving your body to stay healthy. Example, I exercise every morning. Synonym, work out. Antonym, rest.
Nice. And remember, it's okay to sound emotional when you talk about your hobbies. Say it with life. I love swimming. I'm crazy about football. I can't stop reading mystery books.
Yes, when you show passion, people remember you. It's not just about words, it's about energy.
Let's practice together. Repeat after me. I love listening to music. I usually go out with friends on weekends. I'm learning to cook. Good.
Now, your reflection. Think about what hobby makes you happy. Say it out loud in English. Because when you speak about what you love, confidence naturally follows.
And that's how hobbies and free time become your easiest way to practice English.
That's right. You can always keep it simple. I love traveling. I'm saving money to visit Italy. I've always wanted to see snow.
Beautiful. See how emotion brings language to life? When you talk about travel, use feeling words like amazing, peaceful, or exciting. It helps listeners see the world through your words.
Yes, because travel isn't only about places, it's about experiences, how you felt, what surprised you, what you learned.
Let's create a small role play.
Sure, you ask me first.
Okay, where's a place you've always wanted to visit?
I'd love to go to New Zealand. I've seen pictures of the mountains. They look peaceful and unreal.
Nice choice. I'd love to visit Greece. The blue sea, the white houses. It looks like a dream.
That's the magic of conversation. One sentence makes people imagine.
Yes, and that's the goal of speaking. Not just to share facts, but to share pictures through your voice.
Let's go through a few useful travel words.
Word destination, the place where you're going. Example, Paris is my dream destination. Synonym, place. Antonym, departure.
Word journey, the act of traveling from one place to another. Example, the journey took 6 hours. Synonym, trip. Antonym, stay.
Word adventure, an exciting experience or trip. Example, climbing that mountain was a real adventure. Synonym, exploration. Antonym, routine.
Word relaxing, making you feel calm and peaceful. Example, the sound of the ocean is so relaxing. Synonym, soothing. Antonym, stressful.
Word explore, to travel through a place to learn about it. Example, we explored the old town together. Synonym, discover. Antonym, ignore.
Nicely done. And remember, use short reactions when talking about travel, like, oh wow, that sounds beautiful. Or, really, I'd love to see that too.
These small sounds make speech human, natural, and expressive, especially when someone is learning or recording their voice.
That's right, because emotion is the real passport of language.
I like that line. Emotion is your passport. I might steal it.
Go ahead, I'll share it. Now, let's practice a few short lines together.
I'd love to travel the world. My dream destination is Japan. I'm saving money for my next trip.
Wonderful. Every time you say these lines with feeling, your English confidence grows.
Yes, and even if you can't travel yet, talking about it keeps your dreams alive.
Exactly. Because speaking about where you want to go trains your mind to believe it's possible.
That's the beauty of learning. It begins in imagination.
So true. And next, let's move to something that connects everyone: music and emotion.
Ah, now that's a topic close to my heart. Let's tune in.
Let's turn up the volume a little because now we're talking about music and emotion. Music is a universal language. You don't have to translate it, you just feel it. It connects people instantly.
So true. Just saying, I love this song can start a full conversation with someone you've never met before.
Exactly. And every song tells a story: happiness, heartbreak, hope, or peace. When you describe how a song makes you feel, you're not just practicing English, you're sharing part of your soul.
That's right. And even if your English isn't perfect, your tone, your laughter, or your sighs still communicate emotion. Sometimes one small sound, like ah or wow, says more than a full sentence.
Yes, these little sounds make speech feel human, natural, and expressive, especially when someone is learning or recording their voice. They help listeners hear your feelings, not just your words.
Let's do a quick scene. Imagine you're in a cafe and your friend says, "Listen to this song." How do you reply naturally?
You could say, "Oh, wow, that's beautiful." Or, I love the rhythm." Or even, "Ah, that reminds me of summer."
Exactly. Short, emotional, and honest. That's real English. You don't need to analyze, just respond with feeling.
And here's a small mistake many learners make. They often say, "This song, very good." But what they mean is, "This song is very good." Or better, "This song sounds amazing."
Yes, and notice this. When we talk about music, we often use the verb sound, not be. For example, it sounds sad, or it sounds relaxing.
Beautiful point. Let's look at a few music-related words you can use in daily talk.
Word lyrics, the words of a song. Example, the lyrics are so meaningful. Synonym, words. Antonym, instrumental.
Word melody, the tune or musical line. Example, I can't get that melody out of my head. Synonym, tune. Antonym, noise.
Word beat, the rhythm or pulse in music. Example, the beat makes you want to dance. Synonym, rhythm. Antonym, silence.
Word genre, the style of music, like pop, jazz, or rock. Example, my favorite genre is classical. Synonym, type.
Word harmony, when different sounds fit together beautifully. Example, their voices blend in perfect harmony. Synonym, balance. Antonym, discord.
Lovely. And when you talk about music, use your own voice like an instrument, soft, strong, or smiling. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it.
Let's practice. Repeat after me. I love songs that make me feel peaceful. The beat is so catchy. The lyrics are beautiful.
Wonderful. See, every time you speak with emotion, you sound more natural.
And the best part, when you share what kind of music you like, you often discover people who feel the same.
That's the magic of it. Music connects hearts before words do.
Beautifully said. So, are you ready to move to our next topic, work and daily routines?
Yes, let's keep the rhythm going. Work might sound serious, but when we talk about it naturally, it becomes another melody in daily English.
Then let's keep the conversation flowing.
Let's switch gears a little and talk about something we all deal with every single day: work and daily routines. Whether you love your job or just tolerate it with coffee and courage, it's part of your English life too.
That's right. Work is a common topic in small talk, and it's an easy way to connect with people. Someone might ask, "How's work going?" or "Busy day today?" And suddenly the conversation begins.
Exactly. But many learners freeze because they don't know how to answer quickly. They want to sound professional, but not too serious. Here's the key. Keep it short, polite, and natural.
For example, you can say, "It's been busy, but good." Or, "I'm catching up on a few things." Simple, friendly, real English.
Right. And if you want to add a bit of humor, you can say something like, "Haha, my coffee hasn't kicked in yet. Ask me again in 10 minutes." That kind of line shows your personality and makes others smile.
Yes, humor makes you approachable. Let's make a short role play.
Okay, I'll start. How's your day so far?
Not bad. Just finished a few reports. How about you?
Pretty good. Had a long morning meeting, but at least the snacks were great.
That's the spirit. Always find the bright side of work.
And that's what makes conversation human. Not the topic, but the tone. Even simple work talk can sound warm if your voice carries kindness.
Exactly. And in English, people often use short expressions at work, like deadline, teamwork, break time, catch up, day off.
Let's go through a few useful vocabulary words.
Word deadline, the final day or time something must be finished. Example, "I have a deadline tomorrow." Synonym, due date. Antonym, extension.
Word overtime, working extra hours. Example, I stayed overtime to finish the report. Synonym, extra hours. Antonym, leave early.
The exchange feels alive, like two people building meaning together. Speaker 1 explains, Speaker 2 reacts, they reflect together and guide the listener forward. Every scene feels like real life. Warm energy, natural pauses, emotional rhythm. The audience doesn't feel taught, they feel included.
Break. A short time to rest. Example. Let's take a 5-minute break. Synonym, pause. Antonym, continue.
Meeting, when people gather to discuss work. Example, we have a team meeting every Monday. Synonym, discussion. Antonym, solo work.
Promotion. A new position with more responsibility. Example. She got a promotion last month. Synonym, advancement. Antonym, demotion.
Nicely done. Now, here's something important. When talking about work, avoid negative energy. If you're tired, it's fine to say, "It's been a long week," but end with something positive, like, "I'm looking forward to the weekend."
Yes, that's how English speakers balance honesty and optimism. It keeps conversations friendly, even on stressful days.
Let's practice a few lines together. Repeat after me. I'm working on a big project this week.
It's been busy, but I'm managing.
I'm ready for a nice weekend.
Beautiful. See how natural that sounds? Short sentences, clear rhythm, relaxed tone.
And the best part? Talking about your daily routine in English helps you practice structure every day without even studying grammar.
Yes, because habits and language grow the same way. Little by little, day by day.
That's a wonderful way to see it. Now, from work and routine, let's move to something we all use every day, technology and social media.
Oh yes, that's a big one. Everyone's scrolling, posting, and sharing these days. Let's talk about how to make those conversations sound real in English.
Let's scroll into our next topic, technology and social media. It's everywhere in our lives. From the moment we wake up to the moment we fall asleep, we're checking our phones, messages, or feeds. So, of course, it's also a big part of daily English conversation.
That's true. People often talk about what they saw online, what's trending, or which app they use the most. And it's easy to connect with others through these simple, shared moments.
Exactly. But many learners say, "I don't know what to say in English when talking about social media." The good news? You don't need special vocabulary, just small, natural reactions. For example, "Oh, I saw that post too," or "That video made me laugh."
Exactly. And English on social media is casual, short, and full of feeling. You'll often hear phrases like, "That's hilarious," "It went viral," or "I can't stop watching this."
Let's make a mini scene. You see your friend laughing at their phone. You ask, "What's so funny?" And they say, "This video, it's so cute." You can reply, "Let me see," or "Send it to me." Simple, friendly, human.
That's right. And here's something to remember. Tone is everything online, too. When you type, your words have no face, so short, kind words or emojis can help. Adding, "haha, that's so cool," or a simple smile makes the message warm.
Absolutely. And when speaking, you can use light laughter or short fillers like, oh, wow, to show emotion. These little sounds make speech feel human, natural, and expressive.
Especially when someone is learning or recording their voice.
Let's go over some useful social media words that often appear in conversation.
Word. Post. Something you share online. Example. I posted a picture yesterday. Synonym. Upload. Antonym. Delete.
Word. Comment. A written reply under someone's post. Example. She left a nice comment on my photo. Synonym. Response. Antonym. Ignore.
Word. Trend. Something that becomes popular quickly. Example. This dance trend is everywhere. Synonym. Craze. Antonym. Unpopular.
Word. Follower. Someone who subscribes to your updates. Example. I just reached 1,000 followers. Synonym. Subscriber.
Word. Viral. Something that spreads very fast online. Example. That funny video went viral overnight. Synonym. Widely shared. Antonym. Unknown.
Nicely done. And remember, online talk doesn't need perfect grammar. It's about connection. Saying, "That's funny," or "Love this," is already enough to make someone smile.
Yes, and it's also great pronunciation practice. Short words, strong emotion, natural tone. That's how English lives in real conversations.
Let's practice together. Repeat after me. I saw that post. It's amazing.
That video made me laugh.
I spend too much time on my phone.
Wonderful. Those lines are simple, but full of life. Because language isn't only about grammar. It's about expressing what's happening around you.
Exactly. And talking about technology shows the world you live in today. Modern, connected, and curious.
Now that we've talked about scrolling and screens, let's take a step back and slow down a little. Our next topic is something everyone looks forward to: weekends and relaxation.
Finally, a break from all the notifications. Let's talk about how to relax and sound natural doing it.
Let's take a deep breath and move into something everyone loves: weekends and relaxation. After a busy week, this is the time when people finally slow down, rest, and recharge. And in English, talking about your weekend is one of the most common ways to connect with others.
That's so true. People often ask, "What are your plans for the weekend?" Or "How was your weekend?" It's friendly, simple, and helps you start a nice little chat.
Exactly. But here's a small problem. Many learners just say, "Nothing special." And then, silence. It's not wrong, but it stops the conversation.
Right. Instead, give a little detail, even if it's small. You can say, "I'm just staying home and relaxing," or "I might meet some friends for coffee." That one extra sentence makes your answer sound warm and natural.
Yes, because English conversation loves details. Even small ones, like "I'm planning to watch a movie," or "I'll cook something new."
It shows life, and people feel closer to you when you share those small moments.
Let's create a short role play.
Okay. Hey, what are you doing this weekend?
Probably just relaxing at home, maybe catching up on my favorite show. How about you?
I'm going for a walk in the park, then meeting a friend for lunch. I need some fresh air after this long week.
Sounds lovely. That's the kind of weekend everyone needs.
And see how natural that felt? No big vocabulary, just real life. Simple, emotional, honest.
Exactly. English isn't only for business meetings or exams. It's for living.
Let's go over some vocabulary you can use when talking about weekends or rest time.
Word, unwind, to relax after being busy. Example, I like to unwind with a good book. Synonym, relax. Antonym, stress out.
Word, recharge, to regain energy after being tired. Example, a quiet weekend helps me recharge. Synonym, refresh. Antonym, exhaust.
Word, plan, something you decide to do. Example, I have no big plans this weekend. Synonym, arrangement. Antonym, surprise.
Word, staycation, relaxing at home instead of traveling. Example, I'm taking a staycation this week. Synonym, home brick.
Word, hang out, spend time with friends. Example, we're going to hang out at the mall. Synonym, spend time. Antonym, be alone.
DialogueTalk voice guide structure. The exchange feels alive, like two people building meaning together. Speaker 1 explains, Speaker 2 reacts, they reflect together and guide the listener forward. Every scene feels like real life. Warm energy, natural pauses, emotional rhythm. The audience doesn't feel taught, they feel included. Great! Those phrases sound friendly and natural, the kind people really use.
Yes, and you can always make your tone gentle and calm when talking about weekends. Try to sound as relaxed as you want to feel.
I love that. Let's do a short practice together. Repeat after me. I'm planning to rest this weekend. I just want to hang out with friends. I'm staying home and recharging.
Nice. You can already hear how peaceful that sounds. The rhythm of your voice matters as much as the words.
Exactly. Speaking calmly helps you connect with your listener. It's like sharing your weekend mood.
And remember, there's no such thing as a boring weekend when you can describe it with heart.
That's beautifully said. Now, after rest and recharge, let's dream a little deeper. Our next topic is something special: dreams and future goals.
Oh, I love this part. It's where English meets imagination. Let's dream out loud together.
Let's weigh things a little. Every conversation topic has strong points and small challenges.
True. Seeing both sides helps you sound thoughtful and natural.
Weather talk is easy to start. Friendly tone, quick connection. Small challenge can feel shallow if you don't add a follow-up question.
Food is warm, personal, and full of emotion. Small challenge, be polite with dislikes. Keep the tone kind.
Hobbies shows personality and passion. Small challenge, avoid long lists. Add one detail, then ask a question.
Movies are great for opinions and feelings. Small challenge, don't retell the whole plot. Keep it short and vivid.
Travel is inspiring stories and dream energy. Small challenge, tense worries. Keep it simple and honest.
Music is instant emotion and connection. Small challenge, use sound verbs naturally, like it sounds calm.
Work and routine is practical, everyday talk. Small challenge, keep it positive even on busy days.
Technology and social media are current and relatable. Small challenge, watch your tone online and offline. Kindness carries far.
Weekends and relaxation are gentle, friendly, easy to share. Small challenge, avoid one-word answers. Add a small detail.
Dreams and goals are meaningful, memorable, and hopeful. Small challenge, don't chase perfect grammar. Speak from the heart.
Before we close, let's review a few useful words and phrases.
Craving, wanting something strongly. Example, I'm craving noodles tonight. Synonym, desire. Antonym, dislike.
Flavor, the taste of food or drink. Example, this soup has a rich flavor. Synonym, taste. Antonym, blandness.
Spicy, hot in taste. Example, this curry is too spicy for me. Synonym, hot. Antonym, mild.
Delicious, very tasty. Example, that cake was delicious. Synonym, tasty. Antonym, awful.
Plot, the story in a movie. Example, the plot was full of surprises. Synonym, storyline.
Genre, type of movie or music. Example, my favorite genre is comedy. Synonym, category.
Lyrics, the words of a song. Example, the lyrics are meaningful. Antonym, instrumental.
Beat, the rhythm in music. Example, the beat makes me want to dance. Synonym, rhythm.
Deadline, the final time to finish something. Example, I have a deadline tomorrow. Synonym, due date. Antonym, extension.
Unwind, relax after being busy. Example, I unwind with a good book. Synonym, relax. Antonym, stress out.
Journey, the act of traveling. Example, the journey took 6 hours. Synonym, trip. Antonym, stay.
Goal, something you want to achieve. Example, my goal is to speak confidently. Synonym, aim. Now it's your turn. A quick reflection and practice round.
Repeat after me. I can start small and speak naturally. I add one detail and ask a question. I use short sounds to show feeling.
Answer aloud. What made you smile today? What would you like to try this weekend? Which song lifts your mood?
Mini recap. Start simple, add one detail, ask a friendly question. Breathe, smile, and let your voice carry warmth.
Thank you for spending this time with us. Your practice today matters.
We're proud of every step you take. Keep going.
Every word you speak builds your future. Keep speaking, keep growing.